Good morning, guys. Well, today I'm still waiting on the electrician to come back. He's been fairly busy, so he had to do a few other jobs before I could get back to mine. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get as many of the little odd jobs that I need to get done before he comes back while I can still work in the bus, because when he's here, he is in and out of the bus all the time. It just makes it easy if I'm not here or not in the bus. Today, I want to get all these three water pipes through the kitchen cabinets. Now this is the drawer cabinet, so I've got to go and get the drawers and see how far they go back towards the wall. I need to have at least a 13mm gap because they're 12mm the pipe. I've put the bottom drawer in, and if we come to the back of it, there's plenty of room between the back of the cupboard and the back of the drawer to run the hoses, so that's good. I'll drill down probably halfway down. I want to leave a little bit of room at the bottom, so if I need to work on the hoses I can, and it'll come out into Carolyn's bed or underneath the bed. Oh, I don't know what the chances are of what I've just done happened. I just picked a spot there thinking it'll be away from the aluminium pieces that's running, which it just caught the edge of. But where the other three holes that I had, it came out right next to one of them. That was more good luck than good judgment, so what I'm going to use is the other two holes and drill back the other way. So we should be fine. Then drill through here. Now this one here is going to be our pantry, and I've got to build it. I'm building a slide out pantry here, so I've got to make sure I leave enough room for the cable, the pipe to go through. And then this is the main kitchen sink cabinet, so we've got a single sink going in here, and now I've got to work out the pump and the hose situation. Will be up here somewhere, I think. I haven't decided. I've got to work out. And I've also got the hot water system, which is going to go down the bottom as well, and also a filtration system, so I don't know where I'm going to fit all this in. Alrighty, we've drilled through all the cabinets now, so I'm going to clean it all up in there, and then we can run the pipe through and start working on the pump side of it here. Alright, we've got the John Guest hose run through now. I think I'll put some clamps across it. Should be alright, but I may do. And there it is under Carolyn's bed. I definitely will put some clamps on down along here to keep it tight against the frame there. Now I'm going to work connecting this to this. Alright guys, we have the kitchen, toilet and bathroom's vanity sink pump installed. It's ready to go. Got to run off the John Guest connections now, which will come down from here. And we've got the hoses ready to go down here. So I've just got to work out the plumbing for around here. I've got a hot water system to go in here. I've also got the town water coming in as well, so I've got to set that up so it won't go through the pump, and after that, so I've got to set up a one-way valve somewhere up here. This is a little drawing I've made of my inside the kitchen cupboard. It's got all the pieces that I need. I've worked them all out. I'm missing a few, but I'll have to wait for them to come into stock. But I can start doing the main stuff. I've got to make sure I put some one-way check valves in to make sure the water doesn't go the opposite way to which I want it to go. So I've got two. One's coming from the pump down, and it's going here pretty much straight away. That stops any water going back through to the pump this way, and this is more for when the town water's connected. So we don't want the town water coming back up and into the pump itself. So that's why I'm putting a one-way check valve in, and there'll be also a one-way check valve for the town water. Same thing, so that the pump water won't go back out that way. So I've got two of these, and I'm just putting it in, and there is an arrow. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. There, you can sort of see it. So it tells you which way the flow's got to go. So you just, the in this side and the out's that side, so it can't come back this way. Alright guys, I've connected up as much as I can do. I need a couple more connections. Top blue one is the town water coming in from the back of the bus. One-way valve, check valve, so the water can't go back this way to a T-in section. Pump, water coming in, water coming out. One-way valve, so the town water can't come back up that way. And the same with the pump, can't go back down the town water. Comes to the T in the section. This one goes to the cold water tap at the sink. Keeps coming across. It goes down and out to the back for the vanity down the back in the shower and the toilet. This part here will go into a little connection, which is one of the parts I need. I ought to get a plug for the end of that, and the part that joins the John Guest into that, and that there goes into this little tubing which goes through the pressure valve up into our filtration system, goes along here, and this one will go to the tap for the filtration. Come down here, it comes down. This part will go around into the hot water service, which will be sitting here. From the hot water, it'll come out. It'll join into this hot water point here. Just here. It'll go to a T intersection. That T intersection goes off to the hot water tap up on the sink. The other one goes down the back to the vanity in the shower. There's a shut-off valve here so I can work on the system. Alright guys, today I went down and got the other connections that I needed to finish off the plumbing. I had to get a end cap for this one. Also had to get something else, I can't remember now. I had to get a couple more end plugs. That's just to block off the water till the hot water system goes in. I've also, that's the other thing I had to do, I had to get the joiners for these two. These are for the mixer, so they're ready to go on when the bench goes on. I also went and got an S-trap for the sink. So this is going to go just there. It's going to fall down to the 25mm outlet to go to the wastewater. We're starting to really make a move on the bus now. I'll be really happy when the auto electrician is done. As you can see, there's wires run for the 240. Most of the 240's done and working, except for the parts that ain't got sockets on them at the moment, but that should be done tomorrow. He's coming back again tomorrow. He's got to do a couple of things for the 240, and basically the 240's done. He's an auto electrician and an electrician, so I'll be able to get the certificate for the 240 volt side of it, which is great. Then all we've got left to do is the 12 volt, which shouldn't take as long, not as fiddly. So we're getting there.